A 6-hour EVE Online bloodbath of a tournament that we got to commentate. Yes, that's the Cruiser Chaos Tournament, brought to you by our friends over at Astral Acquisition. They hosted the tournament. I casted the tournament, pulling my favorite Caesar Milan character voice at you. Go watch Hunger Games if you don't know anything. And y'all, in this video, we took the final 10 matches and put them together for you so you could see all the excitement. By the end of this video, you're going to be better at PvPing, just seeing the various strategies and systems that people employ. So enjoy the top 10 finals of the Cruiser Chaos Tournament. We've got Death in a Vexer. Death in a Vexer with one of, I believe, my favorite skins. Yeah, Death, love this skin so much. It is the first, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, this is the first mirror match of the day. Vexer v Vexer, Kneecap versus Kneecap, and I already see some active armor coming in on Tarda. Kneecap versus Kneecap. Let's see who wins the drone boat fight. This will be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Vexer v Vexer. All right, so normally I say, who do you think is going to win, Vexer or Vexer? So chat, ladies and gentlemen, put your predictions into the chat. Vexer or Vexer, what do you think is going to win today? Chat, thank you very much for being here. Holy crap. I bet Vexer too. You know, Kasumi, I think the Vexer's going to win. I think it'll be close, but I believe that the Vexer will come out on top against the Vexer in this round because you see, chat, the Vexer, all the Vexer has to do is outlast the other Vexer, because if the Vexer puts the drones on the Vexer, that means that the Vexer has DPS hitting him. So really it comes down to if the Vexer can out DPS the Vexer's tank, because if the Vexer, I'm losing it. Chat, it comes down to this, if I can be serious for just a sec. The pilots that will win this mirror match, they will win depending on their E-War choices. It'll win depending on the E-War choices. The match is starting. Vexer v Vexer coming in. Let's see who, and there's some E-War immediately coming out. Death taking some shots, but Tarda getting neuted out. Absolutely, Death doing all the newts to the, I'm going to say Vexer, goodness gracious. Tarda getting neuted by Death. Don't see any other E-War coming. No, Death also webbing Tarda. So Death neuting and webbing Tarda. Both players throwing the drones out. Tarda going down to armor. Both players going down. Death taking a bunch of damage. And Death has the, remember, chat, you remember Death has the pocket shield tank. Death taking a bunch of damage, going down to armor and almost to hull, but Death has the pocket shield tank. Both players showing up. Death has all the kits, but Tarda has the DPS. Let's see if the pocket shield tank Vexer can do it. Both players just not moving because they're drone boats. Let's see who the difference in drone boats are. We are seeing Tarda is using Valkyries against Death, and it looks like Death is using Hobgoblins. And some infiltrators too. A mix of drones coming out from both players. Expert PvPers trying to pick the best damage profile, seeing what does what, seeing who's where, trying it out. Death at hull. Death going down to hull, but remember, Death is hull tanked. Death with the pocket shield tank. He's trying with the E-War, with the web, with the newts to do it. Tarda also has active armor tank. It's neck and neck. No, chat, it's Kneecap and Kneecap, baby! They're both trying Death at half hull. Who's gonna win? Time is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. If Death can outlast this, he could be able to come back. Death reloading his shield reps, trying his best. He's trying to nude out Tarda. He's trying to last with his hull tank. It's so close. Once Tarda's armor is gone, that could be it, but Death coming out. He's trying to reload his active tank as much as possible. Is Tarda out of capacitor? We're not seeing any more active tank. Once Tarda hits hull, that could be it. Death reloads at the last second. The active shields coming out. Tarda going down to hull. Is this it? Is Death hanging on by the skin of his meme-ified teeth with this Tarda reloads. Time! Ladies and gentlemen, who knew that Kneecap versus Kneecap would be one of the most exciting matches today? Oh my goodness. The random E-War coming out, and it looks like it's going to be Web, ladies and gentlemen. Web, it is. Wowzer, the random E-War coming. Both players are resetting And then our admins in their carries are going to apply stacking random E-Wars, starting with Web. The carries coming in. Everybody, that was a round. Goodness, right? Both players aren't moving anyway. Very good round there. Holy crap, chat. That was something. Can you believe that that was so close? I honestly can't. That was something else. Whenever the admins are ready, we are going to continue. So we'll see. So you don't rep to full. You don't rep to full. You have to like only rep when the rounds are active. It's meant to be a soft, call it a soft reset, but that's that. So the webs are coming out, ladies and gentlemen. The carries are admins. Tournament admins are here. Brett, I'm exhausted. Me too, Brett. Pray for you, boy. Thank you very much. Who, chat? Put your predictions in chat. Tarda versus Death. Tarda, active armor reps. Armor tanked, doing it. Death, the hull tanked Vexer with active shield memes, doing it. Death very low on hull. That said, here we go. It starts. Death throwing out the noose, trying to see what's coming in. Tarda doing his best, getting the DPS onto Death, doing all the things. Death trying, throwing out the E-War. Both players are webbed. Both players doing it. Death getting low on shields. Tarda low on armor. Tarda getting dangerously low on armor. Death dangerously low on shield. Death just holding that active shield down, not stopping. Tarda also repping up whenever Tarda can. Death continues just shield whiplash coming in. I almost ripped out my headphones. Shield whiplash coming in so much. Almost whipped out my headphones. Listen to me saying whipped instead of whipped. Almost whipped it out, chat. Can you believe it? Death trying to get back up. Tarda using that active armor at the very last second. Coming back up. Death. Tarda neck and neck. Billions of ISK on the line. It's only the quarterfinals coming to scram. Coming out. Another E-War coming out. Death down to hull. Is his active shield gonna do it? Death, are you gonna be able to survive? Death, are you gonna be able to get your shield back up? He's got 1 HP. And there it goes. The memes are only dreams. The kneecap falls to the other kneecap. The shield hull tank Vexer dies. 07s and GFs to the players. Tarda takes it. Both players playing absolutely incredibly. Wow. Here it is, chat. Here it is. Death's shield hull tank Vexer. Good God, the brick that is this Vexer. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Vexer that started it all. The kneecap with the absolute meme fits. We love to see it. Even the transverse bulkhead rigs, 20k effective HP. Wowzer. Ladies and gentlemen, our next duel underway. Vladimir, anywhere but me, Stabber versus Thorax starting right meow. Both players ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, a Stabber and both ships a favorite of this tournament. Stabber, all DPS, all gas, no break, and the Thorax similarly fit. Let's see who's going to take this DPS rate. So interesting, Frenzied. Thank you very much. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both players are starting. Thorax coming in. Looks like we do have some E-War hitting from the Thorax. Thorax is webbing the Stabber. Very wise. Keep those Mimitar ships locked down. Which one do you think is going to win, chat? Stabber or Thorax? Type it in. I want to see the Thorax taking a bunch of damage, going straight down. Absolutely going to armor. Let's see what kind of active tank. Hopefully the Vladimir has. Goodness gracious. The Stabber on shield right now. It doesn't matter if he's being E-Warred. The Thorax taking so much damage. The Stabber with 5 drones plus all the guns on him. The Thorax going down to hull already. Goodness gracious. Here we go. The Thorax at hull. So much DPS coming out from the Stabber. Oh my goodness. The Vladimir finally getting the active tank going. Holy crap. The E-War drones coming out. E-War drones on the Stabber. We have Newt drones coming out onto the Stabber. Looks like the drones came out too late. Too late on the Newt drones, and the Stabber takes it. The Thorax throwing Newt drones out way too late. The Thorax destroyed the Stabber. Anyone but me. Have you seen such damage, y'all? Wow. Amazing stuff. We are getting set up for this next one. Another Vexer coming in. JD Hexos. JD coming in with a Vexer. Vexer versus Moa. Ben. Let's see. Ben, I don't know if Concord is going to help you this time. So let's see if you can do this, my guy. Vexer JD coming in. Looking real nice. Scopes indication on the Vexer. Good stuff, JD. Looking real nice. Ben with the MOA looking real good. Doing the red. My skills have completed. Thank you, Eve. I really appreciate that. Ben with the MOA, an avid Loru gaming enjoyer. Vexer versus MOA. Chat, who is going to take it? Let's see. Chat, Vexer versus MOA. Drone boat. I have to reset this chat. Thank you very much. MOA versus Vexer, ladies and gentlemen. Kneecap versus Birdie. Let's see who wins. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vexer absolutely coming in with that good stuff. Let's put this right here. Thank you. Vexer, drones and turrets. MOA getting some shield tank in action. Let's see. And once again, Ben, I don't know if Concord's going to come help you, buddy. Let's see how we do. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to win? Cast your votes, MOA or Vexer? Let's see. Let's see who wins. The match is beginning. The drones come out. Missiles coming out from the Vexer, I think it seems. The Vexer with missiles on it. MOA doing some damage to the Vexer coming out. Let's see if there's any E-War. We got some fireworks coming in. The fireworks, you don't think the fireworks are part of PvP, chat. It looks like the Vexer is in fact hitting the MOA with some fireworks. Could this be them trying to just act like distract? You know, like illusion, you know, all that stuff. The MOA looks like no E-War coming out from anybody. It's damage v damage. The MOA trying to DPS the Vexer down. Drones coming out. I don't see any E-War drones as well. The MOA using hobgoblins and the Vexer. I literally can't see anything. God sake. The Vexer using hammerheads. We're going to sit on the Vexer because I actually can't see anything. God bless you, Ben. Ben just having to play EVE Online in the middle of a massive starburst. My eyes. My eyes. Those aren't missiles. Exactly. Those aren't missiles, chat. Those are fireworks. The Vexer choosing the next level gameplay, choosing fireworks in his fit, trying to make it harder to see. How interesting. The MOA is shield tanked, ladies and gentlemen. The MOA down to 40% shields. The Vexer also seems to be shield tanked, possibly passive shield tanked coming in. We're seeing both players try their best here. The MOA going down lower than the Vexer. The MOA trying to do as most DPS as possible. The MOA is trying to be in the right range here, but I'm not seeing, I can't see anything for God's sake, but the MOA, where's the daggone Vexer? I can't see. Looks like a decent range for the Vexer. Chat, I literally can't think, so we're going to go over here. The Vexer trolling the MOA and the caster. I literally can't do my job. Thank you very much. Incredible, amazing. Both players doing their best here. The MOA getting super low. The Vexer continuing to be shield tanked. Looks like we got some serious regen on this Vexery boy. Look at this. The MOA going, once the MOA shields are down, chat, that might be it. That might be it. The fireworks are the new flashbang. JD getting ready for Vanguard with some flashbang grenades. Goodness gracious. MOA almost losing the shield, just barely getting there, trying to damage the Vexer, but just tickling him, and that's time. Ladies and gentlemen, that round went very fast. Time. They are resetting. Both players shield tanked. Goodness gracious, what an interesting strategy to pick the brightest fireworks you can run as part of your PvP setup. I did not think this. The scram comes in as the random E-War to start. The scram is going to be it. Let's see how the scram affects stuff. I don't think any MWDs are there. Should we add fireworks to our E-War for the next stream? Vanguard slipped right in, Chrissy. Incredible. Oh my gosh. No running now. The scram is here. Right. When you order missiles from Wish. Yo, King Dio over on King Diomedes over on YouTube with the best joke I've seen all day. When you order missiles from Wish. That's the funniest stuff I've seen, dude. The Vexer is full shield. I believe that is confirmation. The Vexer is a passive regen shield tank. The match starts, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The MOA was only able to get back up to half, but already taking chunks. The Vexer taking some damage here, but because we saw the Vexer heal up to full, no active tank on the Vexer unless I didn't see any active tank. I don't think so. I think the Vexer is full on regen tanked here. The random E-War from the carries admins hitting Starting with Scram. I don't know if we're going to wait that long, though, seeing as how the Vexer was able to come back up. I want Ben to win, chat. I'm not making predictions, but the Moa is just so low on that shield, taking all the damage from the drones. The Vexer is getting it, doing it, absolutely regenning all that shield. Very intrigued to see this Vexer fit. And I'll say, chat, if the Vexer wins this, because of how much shield regen this has, this Vexer could go all the way. This is the first Vexer fit I've seen that could do that. The Moa shaking chunks out of all of his health once the shield is gone. That's gonna do it. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, the Moa down to hull. Can't take it anymore. The shield reps from the Moa going. The Moa half hull. We've seen something get pulled out before. Let's see, Ben, I believe in you, Ben. Let's see the next E-War coming out. Newt's coming out from the carries E-War. Let's see, and Ben bites it. God bless you, Ben. 07s, GFs, ladies and gentlemen, that does it. The Moa is taken out, and the Vexer wins. We are now starting the next match, ladies and gentlemen. Rain versus Gildy. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, jumping right into it. Goodness gracious. Gildy and a Thorax. Rain versus a Caracal. We have to squeeze a giveaway in there, chat. Thorax, Gildy coming in, doing all the DPS, getting right up on top of the Caracal. The Caracal don't care. Caracal doing all the DPS. I feel like I'm auctioning axe up again. You know what I'm saying? The Caracal getting the Thorax down to armor so fast, not worrying about it. The Caracal. Rain taken down to armor so fast. Looks like the Caracal is being webbed, and the Thorax trying to lock down the Caracal, getting thermal missiles getting hit. The Thorax is probably armor tanked. We're going to see if the Thorax can pull this out. Looks like trying to lock down this Caracal and do all the damage it can to it. The Thorax is also throwing drones out onto the Caracal in addition to guns. They're right on top of me, chat. They're literally on top of the casting desk. I'm in the way. Please don't incur Concord's wrath. That's already happened twice today. Goodness gracious. Thank you very much. Do you like my ship? I'm gonna... sorry, chat. There's just so much active things going on. They hit my desk. I can't believe it. The Thorax active armor tank confirmed on the Thorax. The Caracal trying his best to do all the damage. The Thorax taking the Caracal down to half shield. Goodness gracious. Both players holding their own. Here we go. So much stuff coming in. Both players are just on top of me, chat, so I don't even have to do anything. I can just zoom out of me. They literally bumped me. I've never been bumped before. How dare you, Mr. Caracal? How dare you? The Thorax going down to half armor. Caracal also going down to 30% shield. Typically, I believe the Caracal is shield tanked. Looks like it. Looks like Caracal is shield tanked. If the Thorax can take it out before time, the Thorax could have this. It's almost getting down there. We're almost at 2.5 minutes. We're almost there. Maybe it was planned that way. It's entirely possible. They're literally poking me in the mouth. How dare you knock the casting desk ship? I can't believe they would do this to me. Thorax active heal coming out, getting back to full. We're approaching time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost there. The Thorax not able to break the Caracal yet, but it's getting super close, trying his best to push it. The Caracal loses shield. Is this it? The Caracal getting chunked now that the shield's gone. The Thorax doing it. It's so close to time. The Caracal half armor. And I believe that's that. Time was called. Ladies and gentlemen, random E-War time. In 2.5 minutes. After 2.5 minutes, we will have random stacking E-Wars. Wow. And it looks like it's going to be a webby boy. We're going to have some webs. We have our admins doing random assigned stacking E-Wars to the ships in carries. This is going to be an interesting next match. We see the Caracal getting a little bit of heals up here, okay? Admins are heroes today, Nihilus. I totally agree, ladies and gentlemen. I am just a casting desk. I am just the talker, okay? I am just the, the public face, right? But the admins, ladies and gentlemen, can we get some 07s in chat for the admins? Goodness gracious. What? They put this on. They did the rules. They organized this. They're doing all the behind the scenes stuff. 07s for the admins. Goodness gracious. They're helping so much with everything behind the scene. I'm a one-man, show right now, but they, chat, their rules, they're all this stuff coming in. They're positively, absolutely doing it. Well done, 07s to all the admins. Excellent. So we got the Caracal, ladies and gentlemen, Thorax coming in. Who's going to win? Chat, the Caracal has been able to regen back up to about half shields. The Thorax not caring about a shield at all because of the active armor tank. This is the first match officially of the quarterfinals. Everything I've said previously has been incorrect. I'm misspeaking. Thank you. It's my first time. Be gentle. Okay, here we go, chat. Rain versus Gildy coming in. Let's have it, chat. Webs come out from the carries. Match is starting. Both players are being webbed by the carries. The Caracal is going to try to do the best it can here versus Gildy. All the good stuff coming in. Let's see who takes the Caracal, throwing out missiles, doing some thermal. Trying his best. Gildy throwing out the damage. Remember, the Caracal seems to be buffer shield tanked, so that was a good enough time for Rain to be able to get some stuff back. Both players are webbed. Both players not moving. The Thorax trying his best to bide his time, not using the active tank yet, trying to wait it out, trying to see if he can take some hits here. The Thorax getting real close. Getting real close. We're not seeing any. Both players have drones coming out. No E-War drones, just straight DPS. The Thorax is using hammerheads, and the Caracal is using warriors. Both players trying to optimize for both their skills and for the various damaging profiles that the ships have. The Caracal getting down to 40% shields. Thorax almost there, but then used it to heal back up. The Thorax has the active tank. If the Thorax can take out the Caracal's armor is made of paper. A scram comes out as well. The stacking E-War continues. Both players are webbed and scrammed. Goodness gracious. This is going to be a not so close one, I don't think. Here we go. Absolutely seeing all the DPS coming out from both players. Both players trying their best. It's gonna come down to E-War. The Caracal trying his darndest. All the passive buffer it can muster. The Thorax getting right up on top of the Caracal. The missiles don't care how far away you are, though. They care how fast you're moving. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to how much of the active tank does Gildy have left. Can Gildy outlast the Thorax's buffer? The Thorax continues to do DPS and take the Caracal out, but can Gildy keep out healing the missile damage? The more E-War coming down. This is very close. The Caracal is about to lose his shield, and just like that, the shield's gone. The paper-thin armor going away. The hull is taken out as well. The damage coming out. Is there some kind of the newts coming out? The newts from the stacking E-War. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Caracal bites it. That's it. The Thorax wins. Well done to both players. Both players showing how great they were at PvPs there. Gildy takes it in the Thorax. Kasumi and anyone but me are next. We have a Stabber. Kasumi coming in with the Rupture. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a Rupture is medium projectile turret, and a Stabber is also projectile turret. The Rupture, though, having rate of fire and damage, and the Stabber having rate of fire fall off. So interesting stuff. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both pilots getting to 0 and then gonna get it going to Rupture versus Stabber. Let's see who's going to take the match in this quarterfinal of the Cruiser Chaos Tournament. When the match is starting, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Admins have given me the go-ahead. Here we go. Rupture and Stabber coming out. Let's see who's going to do this first. First damage. We got a bunch of drones coming out. Both players throwing the damage out. The Rupture taking a bunch of hits, but going back to full. The Rupture absolutely active shield tank. Heals right back to full. The Stabber. The Stabber taking some damage, but the Rupture officially is active shield tank confirmed. The Stabber trying to get some distance. Typical Mimitar fashion, trying to outspeed away. Come say hello, please do not DMCA me, YouTube. Snack has come back to bite me, chat. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Both pilots are trying their best. The Stabber not seeing any active tank yet. We do see some multi-spectrums coming in from the Stabber. It looks like it is shield tanked. The Stabber not seeing any heals yet from the Stabber. They're choosing to use his speed to get the hell away. It looks like the Rupture is using Hobgoblin 1s, and so is the Stabber. Both players, both pilots using Hobgoblins to try to make sure that everything's going to go. The Stabber down to half shield. Stabber trying his best to outrange. Stabber trying. Looks like we got a Kite Fest coming in. So the Stabber is using EM missiles on the Stabber. What the heck? The Stabber. A medium, thank you, admins. Medium projectile turret on the Stabber, but not using that. Instead, we are seeing EM missiles from the Stabber, and I do believe that it's time because it looks like the DPSing has stopped. So maybe not. Looks like maybe someone we're just stopping here. Nice light show coming in. Just kidding. Not time. I was about to say it's not time. Not time. Thank you, admins. I was like, why did the DPS stop? What the heck? Guys, we're reloading, I guess. So the Stabber has all the drones hitting stuff on this Rupture. The Rupture trying his best. The Stabber never seen out of range. Thank you, Clever. Yes. I was about to say, why did the DPS stop? So the Stabber effectively kiting the Rupture. We've seen some kite fits work. If the Stabber can win in the next round if the random E-War doesn't start with web. And it is random, y'all. Looks like finally the Rupture decided to put damage back on to the Stabber. I don't think I saw any active heals, but it looks like we do have some regen coming in from the Stabber, getting him back to full. The Rupture trying to, the Rupture actually outranging this thing. The Rupture choosing to, like, you know what, you're gonna kite me, I'm gonna kite you. The Rupture throwing some drones on. I believe the Rupture was using its drones to take out the Stabber's drones before. Very interesting match so far. And we're at time, ladies and gentlemen, that is time. Wow. Reloading, coming in, reloading and outranging. Kite fest on that last match. Both cruisers are going to go back to 0. Both cruisers coming in. Let's see what the random E-War is going to be. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to come down to the random E-War. Web, Squam, Newt, or Target Paint. I can't talk. It's the Newt first, ladies and gentlemen. The Newts. I see the family resemblance chat. The carries, don't look at me or my son ever again. It's my son. Please be nice. But we have the same forehead and nose, chat. Thank you very much. Okay. I literally love the carries. That's one of my favorite ships. So, chat, I'm loving the layout of this. I'm loving how the setup of stuff goes. I was concerned that since I can't actually see E-Wars as they happen, you know, like Alliance Tournament style, I was concerned that we weren't going to be able to do this right, but it looks like stuff's going very well. What do y'all think? Do you like this format? Do you like the production? Do you like how you can see people's names right by the Twitch chat? What do you think? Let me know what you think, chat. Anyone but me coming in with the damage, coming in first. The Stabber taking some hits. Both players absolutely trying to get some distance here. The Stabber trying to do it, but the Rupture also, is the Rupture giving chase? The Rupture is in fact giving chase, not trying to do anything other than get right up on the Stabber. The Stabber we saw using EM missiles on the Rupture before. Very interesting. Both players. The Newts coming in. Covertone. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Jack, thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. So, there it is. Their weapons don't use cap, Adrun. You're right, but their heals do. And since we know the Rupture is active shield tank, we're going to see. Looks like the Stabber is just giving it to the speed here, just so far away, not able to do anything, trying to kite as best he can. The Stabber fighting the drones. I need to see this. Is the Stabber shooting the drones? I don't think so. I'm trying to see if the Stabber's shooting these drones here. The Stabber trying to get back in range. The Stabber went so far, he's not hitting anything, not shooting a damn thing. Meanwhile, the Rupture is just hitting the Stabber, doing a bunch of damage here. Now we have TP coming off. We got Newt and target painting on both ships. Now we'll see those EM missiles on the Stabber if they can do some more damage to the Rupture here. The Stabber just completely far away from the Rupture. The Rupture trying his best to get in range, but just can't seem to do it. Both players double E-ward right now, out of their minds. I would have expected the Rupture to start, or I would expect the Stabber, excuse me, to start hitting the Rupture. Looks like the Stabber is finally thrown. Looks like the Rupture called drones back to throw some different ones out. Looks like we have some Hobby Goblins. They had some other stuff before there. Both players trying their best to manage the drones. What's damaged, what's not. Looks like some damage was being done. Both players getting right up on top of each other. Here we go, chat. The damage coming in. The Stabber is about to be done with the shield. Going down to armor. Both players, a little drive-by Master Commander style. Just broadside of the ship. Open fire! The Stabber taking it in the teeth at the armor level. The Rupture active tanking back to full. The next E-War is coming in soon, ladies and gentlemen. We got Newts, we got Paints. Let's see if we can get this done. Here we go. And the web comes in. Both players right on top of each other. It's a mosh pit right on top. Right there, the Stabber is at hull. The Rupture looks like he might be. No, the Rupture still has cap for his tank. The Rupture doing it. The Stabber trying his best to do all the DPS again to the Rupture. The Rupture loses all the shield, but the Stabber eats it. And the Rupture wins by the skin of his teeth. The Stabber had so little speed that the wreck of the Stabber is just stationary, just absolutely stationary. 07s, Gia, prepare to be boarded. The Rupture done did it. Kasumi wins. Well done, Kasumi. Triple E-War on those bros. Who wins this next one? JD, CCP, CCP Zealous coming in for the last match of the quarter finals. We got JD in a Vexer and Cole in a MOA. Both ships, I believe the MOA and the Vexer might be the most popular ship of the tournament. Both of those MOA and Vexer are doing it. Cole in the MOA, the shield tank blastery boy. The Vexer, ooh, look at, oh, and this is not to be outdone, JD, coming in, Concord. This is the police. I will have the contraband. Doing it right now. Well done, JD, doing it. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who's gonna win the last match of the quarterfinals, Vexer or MOA. Well done. This is it. Starting right now, last match of quarterfinals. Thank y'all for the kind words. I really appreciate it. We're having a great time today. Here we go, chat. The Vexer. Remember, chat, the Vexer has the best tech fireworks. Absolutely not letting Cole see a daggum thing. Cole does all the fireworks coming in. Can't tell. I can't see. It's a nightmare. Ah! Just so much fireworks coming in. The Vexer right on top of the MOA. Nobody. The MOA says you can't see anything. Neither can I. The MOA getting right on top of the Vexer. Both players are shield tanked, if I remember correctly. We'll see. The Vexer not typically shield tanked. The Vexer getting away from the MOA now, trying his best to keep it range. The MOA doing all them blasty boys. The Vexer throwing it down. Both players neck and neck with their shields. Let's see who's doing it. Incredible. Oh my gosh. This is something else, ladies and gentlemen. The MOA is outranging the Vexer's fireworks. I've never seen somebody that needed to outrange fireworks before. There it is. I go to the MOA and it's, oh no, it's just incredible. How will he do it? The Vexer doing all the damage. With that being said, to the MOA, I swear to God, if fireworks spec Vexer wins, I don't know what to think anymore. Okay, the Vexer trying to close distance. The MOA getting right on top of it, not to be outdone. Ramming speed, boom, chat. Hits him right in the, just hits him right in the dome and takes him, hits him right there. Incredible from the MOA coming in. You can't see anything, neither can I. Incredible. Well done on the MOA there, just not stopping anything. So funny. Oh my gosh, chat, this is something else. I literally can't see anything right now. The MOA and the Vexer absolutely doing it. So, the only thing that's going to work against a passive Vexer is enough DPS. Incredible. Totally agree. The admin's coming in town. So look at Vexer showing us a show. The Vexer giving us a show, chat. Incredible. Just glanced off the kneecap. Exactly. The Vexer passive shield tank. The MOA continues to try to get right on top of the Vexer's grill. The MOA trying. And both players just right on top of each other. The MOA trying to overheat the best he can. But this passive shield tank Vexer with the fireworks coming in, you can't believe it. If you had told me that fireworks were going to be the tech that wins this tournament, I would not believe it. That's time, ladies and gentlemen. That's time. 2.5 minute rounds, and we do random E-War. Here we go. Can you believe fireworks spec Vexer is winning? The first one is Newts. The Newts are starting. The match is beginning. Cole versus JD. Vexer versus MOA. Let's see who's going to win this. I see a couple contracts been assigned. Let's start. We start with Newts, ladies and gentlemen. The MOA getting webs onto the Vexer. I didn't see that last time. Looks like the MOA does have some webs. The Vexer taking some damage. The MOA doing all the DPS. The Vexer not throwing out a lot of damage right now. The Vexer, just a little bit of a blunder from the Vexer there, not doing damage right away. Let's see if that was the chance that Cole needed. The Cole taking a bunch of damage from this Vexer. The fireworks coming out. Can't see a damn thing. Let the seizures begin, ladies and gentlemen. We just chant. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. PvP, damn good shows and good community. It's great to have you here. 07 to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for being here. JD doing it. Both players neck and neck with the shield. The MOA, though, doesn't have as much regen as the Vexer does. The Vexer continues to pump the damage out. It looks like we have some more stacking. We have more stacking E-War coming out. We started with Newts. Now we're going to Paint. The Target Painter coming out. Here we go. The Target Painter. More damage is going to be applied to both players. So Gandalf and the Vexer, we love yes, I am here to make a Vexer never arrives early, only precisely when he means to. Exactly. It's so funny. Gandalf spec in EVE Online, ladies and gentlemen. That's so funny. I love it, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. The finest weed in the South Following. This is so good, chat. Gandalf, Spec, Vexer, JD Hexos has to rename his ship to Gandalf Fireworks Show right after this. Confirmed. Both players, ladies and gentlemen, both players doing their best. Shield, active, regen, hitting it. Look, both players are tanking each other's shots, trying their best. Effective range. The third E-War from the carries admins are coming out very soon. It comes down to who can deal with the E-War best. Who can deal with it? Gandalf, this is insane, Niles. Webs coming out. Both players locked down, absolutely unable to move anymore. Thank you very much, honey. I love you. Both players locked down. Both players trying their best. No more effective range matters. They're neck and neck. Both are shield. Tank Moa, Vexer, Kneecap, Eagles, Gandalf versus ship. I don't know. Incredible. One of the closest matches. They're right up on top of each other. Oh, Mr. Vexer. Mwah, mwah. They bump each other. Incredible stuff. Moa versus Vexer. Both in the tournament. Fireworks. E-War just making out with each other while they're doing damage. Incredible. Neck and neck. Who's gonna win? Goodness gracious, both players. It comes down. And now Mike Tyson coming in. Now Kith. Listen, if you have the Vexer, you have to understand. I'm not going to do the Mike Tyson one. Here we see the shield active coming in at the last second from the Moa. We thought the Moa was done, some active shield. And now the scram. Full E-War on both pilots plus fireworks coming in. It's incredible. It's neck and neck. Who's going to get neutered out first? Which fireworks coming down? My lovely wife. Say hi, Mrs. Loru. Hi, Mrs. Loru. Cole on the Moa. There's her. It's her hand. I married a hand. Cole has no shield. Cole has no armor. The paper thin armor coming out. The Vexer Gandalf spec is happening. Here we go. The Cole going down to Hull, and if he doesn't have some kind of meme coming out, I do believe that's going to do it. Both pilots full E-War the second time it's happened. Cole continuing to somehow last, just doing it. 07s. Oh my goodness, Cole, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. The second full thing, and it just spins into a death spiral and explodes. JD on the passive tanked Vexer, and ladies and gentlemen, holy crap, what a fight. This could go all the way. Amazing stuff. CCP Zealous showing the good stuff with the fireworks on the Vexer tank. We love to see it. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Zealous, God bless you, my friend. Incredible. JD said he didn't have enough cap to warp back to the trade hub. After the massive E-War, the passive tanked Vexer in the last fight chat didn't have enough cap to warp back to Jeddah. Amazing. Beaver looking real nice in this Mauler with the Rupture coming in. Beaver versus Kasumi. Mauler versus Rupture. Match starting. The DPS comes out. Both players losing shield immediately. Both players not shield tanked. Don't think so. Here we go. The Rupture coming in, getting the Mauler. The Mauler going down to half armor. Goodness gracious. Both players hitting each other. Both players no E-War drones. Straight DPS drones. The Rupture is active shield tanked. He's no fool, Chad. He's trying to get back up, getting that regen going, trying it, getting chunked, but then coming right back. The Mauler going down to half armor already. The Rupture doing absolutely so much damage. Goodness gracious, this Mauler is taking it in the teeth. The Rupture just going back and forth with the webs. Looks like the Mauler does have a web on the Rupture, trying to keep it at range. Will the Mauler's E-War come out in the end versus the Rupture's sheer active tank and massive amounts of DPS? Looks like the Mauler does have some active tank as well. The Rupture. The Rupture trying to get some health back. There it is, chat. Trying to get some. We're hitting armor. The Rupture going down. The DPS from the Mauler is doing it. He's trying his best. The web comes out. Finally got in range. The web hits. Both players are now webbed. We're getting close to time, ladies and gentlemen. The Mauler trying his best. Both players neck and neck, but the Rupture looks like it's not going to be able to take it. He's trying his best. He's at Hull, and the Rupture eats it. The DPS from that Mauler, well done. Both players trying their best, and I do believe we ran out of ancillary reps. There it is, 07's GFs, the first semi final winner is Beaver in the Mauler. Well done. Each one of these dots represents a drone, a dead drone, someone's hopes, someone's dreams. People trained for this. They fought, they bled. Every single dot you see are space wrecks all around. I am surrounded by the wrecks and hopes and dreams of those who tried their best and could not make it. It comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. We have our last semifinal match, JDGildy coming on grid. We'll see Gandalf versus Guns. Let's see who can take it. The police skin coming in, Thorax with the Serpentis skin. We love to see it. Astral Acquisitions hosting the tournament. Thank y'all so much. Here we go. Vexer versus Thorax. Both throwing out the DPS. The Vexer throwing out the fireworks. The Gandalf spec continues to amaze me and stupefy me. Absolutely amazing. The Vexer just not moving at all. Not seeing any E-War coming out at all. The Thorax continuing to just pump out the DPS. The Vexer taking it. There it is. So, yes, exactly. Yeah, I got you, Evans. I literally can't think. The Thorax trying to do all the damage. The Thorax does have some active tank on the Vexer. I can't hear myself think. Incredible. The Thorax trying to get right on top of the Vexer, doing all the DPS, trying to make sure the effective range is right on top from the Thorax, getting to half armor, trying his best to get back up. Let's see the active tank. There it is, the Thorax using some ancillaries to come right back up. Gildy, I believe, said he had 2 reppers on there. Keep doing it, Gildy. You're doing it against this monster of a Vexer, the passive shield tank Vexer, trying his darndest to get him out. The Vexer standing still, the Vexer getting webbed, not moving anymore, but the Vexer don't care. He's literally just a rock in space, throwing out fireworks. Holy crap, I literally have to turn down the game sound because I can't hear myself think. Good God, incredible, amazing. The Thorax continues. The Vexer not even at half health yet. What is this fit, this monster of a fit from this Vexer? Holy crap, the Thorax just continues to try to do anything he can, trying to get the effective range. Should I use web? Should I not? Should I waste my cap? Both players, we are approaching time. Thorax continuing to get some health up. The Vexer barely hitting half health. There's the web coming out again. The Vexer, when we go to time, ladies and gentlemen, the Vexer will be able to regen all that health back. Goodness gracious. This is the final boss of EVE Online. Holy crap. The fireworks show coming in. Black Jacket, I love it. The Thorax trying to do it, trying to do the drive-bys, trying to take the Vexer out with all his might. The Thorax doing the best he can, but can barely get it to half health. Goodness gracious. Looks like the random E-War coming out. We might have some... Let's see, chat. Let's see if there's an upset. We're coming to time. Very close. Both players are holding time. There it is. Both players are holding, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to see what the random E-War from our carries admins is going to be. It looks like it's going to be web. That doesn't really matter to the Vexer. Passive shield tanked Vexer versus a Thoraxy boy. Welcome and Crash. It's great to see. Ladies and gentlemen, please go follow CrashNapps. Goodness gracious. We have random E-War being applied from our carries admins. Right meow. The webs coming out. The Gandalf spec. This is ridiculous, chat. There's so much. Welcome in, everybody, from CrashNapps. This is the Cruiser Chaos Tournament hosted by Astral Acquisitions Corporation. I am your host, Loru. We are doing it. It's gonna be a fantastic day. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to this, the final match of the semifinals. This Vexer, passive, shield tanked, fireworks spec, throwing it out. I can't see myself think. Thank you very much. The Thorax, active armor tank, trying to do his best. The Thorax right on top of him, trying to close the distance, trying to get him. Both are webbed. Both are not moving. Both are scrammed. Both are just kissing each other. It's a mosh pit. No one can move. Who's gonna take it out? The Thorax trying to do his best to get the DPS on this Vexer. The Vexer officially at half. This Vexer an absolute monster, not able to be taken out below health. Goodness gracious, the Thorax trying to do everything he can to get this done. The Thorax trying to overheat. Stop. Then continue. I don't know. I don't want to call something. This could be another full E-War match with full random E-Wars from our carries admins coming in. I can't. You know, I can't see myself think, chat. There's so many fireworks from the Gandalf Spect Vexer. Amazing. The Vexer not able to... Look at this, chat. The Vexer was at half, and now it's back up to 60%. I can't believe this. The Thorax trying it too. The Thorax doing his best, but just not able to crack this egg. Reloading, changing ammo, trying his best. The next E-War coming in from our carries admins, the Newts. We now have triple E-War on both ships. The Vexer and Thorax are neuted, scrammed, and webbed. The final E-War coming in. This is going to be, I believe, our third or fourth full E-War thing. Crash, God bless you. Thank you again for the raid, my friend. Incredible. Thank you again. We're going to do some stuff right after this, chat. Our last semi-final in this Cruiser Chaos tournament. Holy crap. Let's see who's going to win. The Thorax is fighting every last... Ladies and gentlemen, nobody is giving up. The Thorax is tooth and nailing, trying to get the billions of ISK for these prizes. The Vexer just doing his best, might be AFK, I'm not sure. Just passive shield tanking all through this. The Vexer doing it, the Thorax doing it. The full E-War coming in very soon. They're literally gonna run out of ammo. Goodness gracious, the target painter's coming on. Full E-War on both ships. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thorax doing it. The Vexer finally below 50% health. Let's see if the Thorax can pull this out with all this E-War and all this ammo getting expended. Such a long battle. I don't know if this Thorax can hold. Let's see. The fireworks stopped. He ran out of firework ammo possibly, or he's reloading. Both ships have full E-War. They're just circling each other menacingly at 50. Oh, he was just swapping ammo. The Vexer coming in again. The Thorax continues to absolutely battle this active tank. I can't believe how long this is taking. That's amazing. 1 minute, then we get ships to apply DPS. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not just going to sit here. The carries E-War isn't it. At a certain point, we haven't had to do it yet, we have other ships from our admins coming in, and they will apply even DPS to both ships. Let's see who's going to take it. The Thorax is breaking a little bit, getting down to half. He's trying to heal. The Vexer, the shield is going away. The Vexer, is this it? The Vexer, once the shield's gone, the armor's going. The Gandalf Spec. Could the Thorax be pulling this out? The Vexer going down to hull. The Thorax active tanking. The Vexer going to hull, baby. The passive tank Vexer can't keep it up. The Vexer might be taking it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gandalf Spec Vexer goes. And the Thorax takes the cake. Holy crap, what a match. I need to talk to both players. Rip Gandalf. Okay, wow. Gildy and JD, what a comeback. What a match. Holy crap. Let's see this monster of a fit. Oh, sevens GFs. Quadruple fireworks in the highs. Can you believe it, chat? Oh my God, look at the lows. I can't believe this fit. I can't believe it. 5 compact power shield relays and 4 and the rigs. It's just complete 223 passive shield regen. Hey JD, thanks for taking the time. Amazing match. And before I ask you questions, well done. Holy crap, both of you, well done. That was amazing. How are you feeling after that match?
It was a lot of fun. I never expected this fit to make it this far, to be honest.
When I saw that fit, I got to tell you, well, just to the nth degree, passive shield tank. What made you pick that fit over other Vexer fits?
Mostly the random E-War, since I didn't know what the E-War was going to be, but I knew the newt would be an issue. So I figured might as well make a fit that can ignore the newt pressure.
So you saw the in-between round random E-War and said, you know what? What beats every E-War? passive shield regen. That's a really good idea. Why the Vexer, though, over other shield-focused ships? Why the Vexer? Because of the drones?
Yeah, because I wanted something that also had, decent DPS. Because I knew the Vexer would be a very strong ship, but again, I'm very new at this, and I wanted fireworks launchers. So I wanted a ship that could both be stupid tank and do DPS with all the high slots as fireworks launchers.
And is that like your goal was like, listen, I'm not flying a ship until I get fireworks? Like, why fireworks? Why that?
That's basically a meme in our corp. We are a few people who really love fireworks launchers. I also consider both the Arbiter has the same shield tank, but less DPS, and then the Exec, which has a completely amazing 283 passive shield tank, but only 120-ish DPS, so that would have been less fun. I didn't want to end in a stalemate, so I still wanted to be able to actually kill ships, but also be killed by a good fitted, probably Thorax, or something that could hit the EM resistance hole.
That was so impressive. Yeah, that was nuts. That was seriously impressive. You dished out 91,000 damage to that Thorax, and he still tanked it. Both of y'all, well done. JD, thanks for taking the time. You should definitely be proud of yourself. Well done, my friend. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You got it. Wow, chat. What a good sport. Everybody's doing so well today. This has been a day of days. Here we go. JD versus Kasumi. JD, the Vexer versus Kasumi, the Rupture. Ladies and gentlemen, the bracket is here. It comes down to this. We're very close, ladies and gentlemen. We're very close to the end of this tournament. We're extremely close. This is some of the final matches. Billions of ISK on the line. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for our contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give me some claps and some 07s in chat. Amazing stuff. The match is starting. JD and Kasumi, we're almost at the end here. Amazing day today. And the Astral Acquisition Cruiser Chaos Tournament. This is a fight for third place. Ladies and gentlemen, JD and Kasumi are absolutely doing it. Here we go. The winner of this match is going to get third place. Here we go. Kasumi in the Rupture and JD in the Vexer. The Gandalf spec returns for one final time. The winner of this match, chat, is going to be getting a fully fit Drake Navy issue. Thank you very much. That is incredible. The Vexer taking all the damage coming out. Incredible. The passive shield tank Vexer taking all the hits. The Rupture not caring at all. Absolutely has the Vexer's number. Kasumi knows what he's doing. Takes out the passive Vexer fit number. So close. And then all of a sudden, that's it. The passive Vexer fit is gone, ladies and gentlemen, and Kasumi takes third place. I am going to interview the third place person. Kasumi, well done in your Rupture. The passive Vexer fit was going to win until it wasn't. Kasumi, you're here. Congratulations on the bronze medal. How does it feel to win a fully fit Drake Navy issue?
Well, I mean, the Drake is one of the best ships in the game, if not the best ship, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Exactly. See, now when you're in Astral Acquisitions fleet, you can ask, can I bring my Drake? Am I right?
Absolutely.
And Utrecht can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And the chat goes wild. Exactly. Fantastic. So, Kasumi, how were you able to break that passive shield tanked Vexer so quickly? Everybody else has such a problem with it. What's your secret?
Well, it's probably cheated because I already knew that he was shield fit from when he lost before. So just load EM ammo and the rest was there.
That's all Ogre now. EM ammo, understanding of the game. That's it. There it is. Anything else about your time here you want to share, Kasumi? You had a great matches so far. That was not a close match. I expected it to be. And in fact, I will ask you this. Did you expect that match to be a little bit closer? I was surprised that it lasted the short time it did.
Yeah, I was expecting to be damaged quite a bit more, but he went for my drones, which means I didn't even have to activate my ancillary in the end.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's amazing. Well, Kasumi, you're our official bronze winner. At the very least, you're going to get some good stuff. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Gildy versus Beaver, the winner of this, is going to win the Astral Acquisitions Cruiser Chaos Tournament. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to win? Type it in chat. Let's see who's going to win Astral Acquisitions Cruiser Chaos Finals. We made it to the end. There's blood, there's sweat, there's tears, and this is it. Gildy in the thorax took 91,000 damage in the chin and continued. Beaver in the best looking mauler there is. The match is starting. There it is. Yes, yeah, tell me when. Here we go, chat. The thorax going down to half. We know the thorax is active shield tank. The finals comes down to this. The mauler doing all the DPS. The mauler just absolutely taking out the thorax. The thorax not moving at all, going down to hold. The thorax unable to continue moving forward, finally has to activate both of his active tanks. The mauler trying to do the most DPS out of the gate it can. Goodness, it's even neck and neck. Both pilots trying their best here. The mauler active tanking armor. So the thorax going down to hull. Is this going to be super fast? The mauler DPS, will it reign supreme? The hull getting damage on the thorax. The mauler doing all the damage here. Both players webbed. Both players drones, no E-War drones, all DPS, all gas, no break. The thorax trying his best to win. The mauler absolutely doing the DPS here. Goodness gracious. The thorax seems to have recovered here. Mauler, he's trying his best to take out the mauler. The mauler's got a bunch of tank in that mid area, and the armor's coming in. The mauler taking some chunks. Both players trying to manage their active tank. It's gonna come down, ladies and gentlemen, to who can manage the active tank better. They're basically the same ship, if you really think about it. Both are armor tanked active. The thorax took a little bit of hole there. Who's gonna manage the active better? Who's gonna be able to do the drones? They're both webbed. They're both at their best effective range. Is it drones? Is it this? Both players. Let's see who's going to get it. Who's going to be able to micro their heals better. The thorax getting a little bit low. Thorax getting a little bit low. The mauler trying to capitalize on this. Whoever runs out first. If the thorax is out, chat, if the thorax is out of health, this could be it. The thorax hitting hold. The thorax was able to get a little bit of armor back up. He's by the skin of his teeth. The thorax trying his best. Gildy is done. You have your winner, Beaver. Ladies and gentlemen, Beaver takes it in the best looking mauler there is. Beaver is your Cruiser Chaos Tournament winner. Incredible. Beaver takes it. He takes the cake. Beaver is your Cruiser Chaos Tournament winner. Amazing. 07s. Second place is Gildy. First place is Beaver. Amazing. That was something else. Let's get Gildy in here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Can we just get some more emotes? Give me some more hype up in the chat. That was something. What a tournament. Some upsets. Literally, the cops got involved twice. Concourse showed up. Okay. CCP Zealous is here throwing fireworks at my face. We love it. What a match. What a fantastic day, y'all. What a showcase of the skill and the fantastic stuff that EVE Online can do. Here it is. Gildy, it's great to hear from you again. Talk me through the match. How are you feeling? Second place confirmed. Talk to me.
It was very tough. That smaller fit is disgusting.
Disgusting.
The amount of damage that it was dishing out. With the other fights, I was able to mostly do the work on regular rep and engage the Ansil whenever it was needed to just top myself up. But with this, they were both doing work, and I had problems because I had to heat both my afterburner and rep to just keep him down there and to make sure that I can stay on top of him. And he did jump away a little bit, and that was it.
That was it. Incredible. The battle before, you tanked 91,000 damage, and that was just because it was a long, drawn-out match. This one was fast. I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting it to be so quick with all things considered. We didn't even go to second round. Coming into this, what was your thinking against a mauler? Did you have a strategy in mind? What was your plan going against in the finals that mauler?
I was thinking about doing the same thing as previously, so preheat the afterburner, immediately try to jump on top of the enemy in case they try to draw some range, keep them webbed, keep doing circles around them to maybe buy myself a little bit of time with transversal and just dish out the pain. But yep,
Wow.
He had way better damage there because it was really a good ship.
I totally agree. Gildy, 07s to you. GFs, the chat's going wild for you. Well done. You should be very proud of this. You are second place in the Astral Acquisitions Cruiser Chaos Tournament, and you get a fully fit Raven Navy issue. God bless you. Thanks very much, Gildy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Beaver, here you are.
Hello.
You did it. You're the winner of the Cruiser Chaos Tournament, baby. How you feeling, Beaver? Talk to me. What's up?
Feeling pretty good. I didn't thought I would actually win because Gildy's Thorax was kind of the counter to my ship, but I did so.
Gotcha. What was your plan going in to fight the Thorax? You were worried about fighting a Thorax like you just said. What was your plan going in? Did you have a strategy?
Well, I know the Thorax is blaster fit by looking at the ship from the game. So I just used keep it range as about 9 kilometers, I think it was used, and that's it.
Wow. Incredible. Fantastic. So can we see the fit? Now that you've won the tournament, can I see what you're working with? Can you link it in Fleet so I can show the people?
Yeah, I already linked it. Its name, it's name bait number 1.
Let me see it again. Is it bait number 1? Is that it?
Yes.
A frenzied comment. All right, let's see it. Stay on the line. We're gonna see this fit. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The fit. Walk me through this fit. Talk to me about why you picked what you did.
Well, basically, earlier this year, Astral held a tournament similar to this one, but it was for cricket. And I just basically copied the winning fit, but adapted it to a cruiser. The winner last time within the Punisher. So the equivalent of Punisher for cruiser is the Mauler, so I just did that. And that's basically it.
Wow. I love this fit. Fantastic. I can see you put a lot of work min-maxing this, getting it done. Just fantastic stuff, my friend. So you win. Good job. Proud of you. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Well done, Beaver. You're the winner. Say thank you to people, and then we're going to go to the next thing. Thanks very much, Beaver.
Thank you. Also, Astral is recruiting.
Astro's recruiting. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Beaver. We'll talk to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Astral is recruiting. Beaver wins the Cruiser Chaos Tournament, baby!